Well, howdy y'all. Welcome back to Apron Strings. I'm gonna make a side dish to go with our lunch or supper, whichever I decide to use it. This is a recipe that I got from Kim over at the Wellness Homesteader, and her son Ben shared it with her. From what she says, Ben's quite a good cook, so I'm glad to try one of his recipes. So Ben, if you're watching, thank you for sharing with your mama, and Kim, thank you for sharing with me. Y'all need to go check out Kim's channel, The Wellness Homesteader, and I'll leave a link below. She has tons of great information. Every video, she puts hours of research, most of them, in, and you get a lot of information that you wouldn't get just watching somebody make a dish. So go over it. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, please subscribe and watch. We all need watch time. So anyhow, thank you, Kim, and I'm going to make those potatoes that you raved about. And these are called bacon fat roasted potatoes, I think. So let me get my recipe and make sure about my name. And I've got to get some potatoes peeled and diced up and on this, and I'm going to let y'all watch me do every bit of it. So come on over to the butcher block and we'll get busy. I'm going to use my handy dandy little peeler here and get my potatoes peeled. And this I got from Amazon, and I think it's called the Magic Trio. I need to look it up where I'll have a link for y'all. I don't have an Amazon affiliate link. I want to do that, but I got to figure it all out. And I keep thinking I'll do it when one of the grandkids is here, because it's a lot easier for them to do stuff than it is for me. But I'm going to get these peeled. We got pretty weather today. We've had rain and we'll have some more. And I'm not fussing about the rain yet. We needed rain so bad. Our ground was parched. Now we've got green grass again. The landscape people have more work. I'm sure they're grateful. People's grass is growing. Oops. This has got jumping beans in it or something. I'll get all those places off with the knife when I start dicing it up. You want to dice these in just little bite-sized pieces. Maybe a big bite, maybe an inch. We'll see what I do. I'm anxious to try it because I like bacon. And I always save my bacon fat to season with. Somebody said, what do you use that bacon fat for? Well, if you're going to cook some green beans and you don't have time to brown you some bacon to go in them, that bacon fat does the trick. You can season corn with it. You can season peas with it. You can season anything with it. Fry your eggs in it. Bacon fat's good. Now you can buy bacon fat in the store. Now, a lot of people don't like their house to smell like they've been cooking bacon. We live in the country, and I don't care if you smell bacon at my house. It smells like home to me. Now, my house don't always smell like bacon. I got pretty scents that I have in here, but I still can't smell them. See, this has a little dilly on here that you can twirl around and get those little eyes out of there if you want to. I'm not going to do a big old batch. Jordan's here, so they'll probably be eating. But you do as many potatoes as you think you need to feed the mouths that's going to be at your table. The recipe said about 2.5 pounds. So I guesstimated. But I mean, potatoes are good and bacon is good, so this is going to be good. Okay, let me clean up a little bit, rinse my potatoes, and then I'll get them diced up and get them on the pan. Peel my garlic. Y'all have one of these little handy tubes? You put your garlic clove in there and you put it down on the counter. And you roll it back and forth, and it peels it. And the peeling's in there for you to throw away. Isn't that cool? This does too, but it's easier for me to squeeze my garlic out of this, mince it, if I already have it peeled. So we need a clove of garlic. And I'm just going to get it all out of there. pan. I wish I could smell it, because that is good, good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna cut my potatoes up, and I'm just gonna do them not real little, but not, you know, you put them whatever size your mouth wants. There's one. We're just going to put them on a foil lined pan. I've been wanting to make these for a while, but I wanted somebody here to help us eat them, so Jordan will help us. I just saw somebody walk down my porch, and I looked. We had a pretty long drive, and the Amazon truck had parked out on the road, and the guy had walked up the drive to put my whatever I ordered that got delivered on the front porch. Okay, we need 4 strips of bacon, and I cooked bacon this morning, so I'm just going to sprinkle some bacon in. My oven's hot. Did y'all hear it talking to me? We need a tablespoon of dill. And I'm just using dried dill. A teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of pepper. And if you want to know where I got this, Sir Todd has them. Somebody said you can get them on Amazon now. It's a ratchet pepper grinder. Sure is easier on my hands. And we're going to need 2 tablespoons, but I'll probably put a little bit more of grated Parmesan cheese. So I'm just going to sprinkle some in because I like it. This is a Parmesan Romano mixture. That's what I had, so that's what I'm using. I need 2 tablespoons of bacon fat, and I'm going to heat it so it'll pour easily. That's what this little thingy over here is. It's full of good old bacon grease that I save every time. Actually, I just put that in there this little bit ago, so I think it's going to be good to cook. So we're going to wash our potatoes, cut them in chunks, chop the bacon into small pieces, fry it. I've already done that. Put 2 tablespoons over the over it, and you're really supposed to be doing this in a bowl, but I'm just going to do it right here. Uh-oh. I was supposed to bake them for 35 minutes to start with, but I didn't read the whole recipe, so I'll tell y'all how to do it according to the recipe, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it in there. They'll be good. Got them out of the oven, and I've let them cool. And let me just tell you, I told y'all I didn't do it exactly like the recipe said. I was supposed to toss my potatoes in the bacon fat and put them in at 425 for 35 minutes. Then you bring them back out, grate the garlic across the top, put your dill on, and sprinkle them with the bacon and cook them cook them a little bit more. But I didn't do that. I put them all in at one time and added some cheese at the end. And I've been sitting here while they were cooling, picking and eating. These are delicious. I can see putting them in a little bunch together, a little nest, and putting a dollop of sour cream and then sprinkling like some cheddar cheese on top, like a fancy baked potato. These are very good. Because I don't put the instructions in the recipe at the end, I want people to watch the video to see how to do it. You preheat your oven to 425, wash your potatoes, and cook your bacon, chop it, save the grease. Pour 2 tablespoons of the bacon grease over the potatoes, add the salt and pepper, and toss them. Add more grease if you need to. Put your potatoes onto your foil-lined pan, and I would spray that pan with kitchen spray. I didn't, and they stuck a little bit. Bake it for 35 minutes, take it out of the oven, grate your garlic over the top and stir. Sprinkle with bacon and dill and return to the oven for 5 minutes. Then when you take them out, you put your Parmesan cheese on the top. That's how the recipe says, but like I told you, I did it all at the same time because I didn't read the whole recipe. I was in a hurry to get them made and taste of them and get this video made and go upload it. So now y'all know how you're really supposed to do it, but either way it's going to turn out good. Don't forget to go over to the Wellness Homesteader and check out Kim's channel. Subscribe if you haven't and give her some watch time. I want her channel to grow. She is a delightful person. So you'll learn a lot from her about different stuff. We like a lot of the same things, but we're totally different on our channel. So it'll be good if you'll check her out. The good Lord bless and keep y'all. I have kind of trying to get through so I can go get this uploaded where y'all know I'm still on the planet. They had told us we may have hurricanes Monday, Labor Day weekend or week there. Now they're saying we're safe. They're not going to bother us, but we may have some rain. So I can handle the rain. Thank you, Jesus, for steering them or stopping them or whatever you did, because we didn't need a hurricane. So I'm going to get out in the backyard this afternoon. I did a little bit this morning while it was cooler. Pull up all the tomato plants, get the baskets off, get ready. I'm going to plant about 9 or 10 tomato plants for the fall, and then get my whatever it says I can plant now planted, and then a little bit later, probably into October, I'll plant my greens. But it's so hot here till we have to wait a little while to get our fall stuff planted. So I've got my work lined out for me. So I'm going to finish taking care of this, and I have some more videos. I'm going to try to get ahead a little bit just in case something happens. I'll have a video for y'all. Y'all be getting you a few little extra things at the store. Get your Christmas goodies ingredients bought. And be prepared for whatever might happen, because we never know. Keep your relationship with the good Lord like it ought to be, because I was told that God takes care of His regular customers. You know, during wartime, and they had those ration things, those storekeepers, they might get some sugar in. And a stranger came in wanting sugar, they didn't have any sugar. Well, they weren't lying. They didn't have any sugar for that person. They were saving it for their regular customers. They took care of them. That's kind of how the good Lord is. Don't just talk to Him when you run out of something and you need Him to fill the bill. Be a regular customer. Talk to Him every day and build a relationship and trust Him, and He'll take care of you. He's took care of me a long time, and I love Him, and I'm thankful. So y'all, say your prayers, live right, treat your neighbor right, pass a smile out and you'll get one back, and hurry back to the butcher block. We'll do something else fun.